Hey guys, what's up? It's Daniel with Trail Mountain, and today I have a couple of new watches from my friends over at Carbinox. Here's their website right here. Check these guys out. These guys are making very high-end, very durable smartwatches, and you may have seen my other video of the Carbinox X Ranger that I did a while ago, but this is the Blaze, and my friends over there were nice enough to send out two of these, the Blaze S and the Blaze R. Obviously the S for square, R for round. So there's the square version and the round version. So I'm going to get this unboxed, or these unboxed rather. I mean, it's the same watch. One's square face and one's round face. So I think I'm going to start with the square. We're going to get these things unboxed. I'm going to show you what they come with and the features and benefits, and then I'll torture test them. I'm not sure I'm going to torture test both of them, but I'm definitely going to torture test one of these. The last time I drove over it, threw it off a building. What else did I do? Hit it with a dead blow hammer, hit it with a sledgehammer, tried to scratch the face, could not. I put a box cutter on the face of my X Ranger and like pushed really hard, would not scratch it without the screen protector. So very high end, very durable. So let's see if I can get this thing to focus. That's military spec, A10H certified. So without further ado, let's start with the square. I'm excited. First of all, look at the packaging. Cellophane, well protected. I like when I see companies really take pride in the packaging. I mean, honestly, what you're going to do is you're going to take this thing out, you're going to put it on, you're going to set it up with your phone, and you're going to toss the packaging. So it's like, here, we're going to make this look really nice so you could throw it away. But when they have something like this, it really kind of shows pride in their work and the attention to detail. So I really like when I get a product and the packaging looks awesome. They could easily put this in a brown, cardboard box and you'd be just as happy with the watch. But when you get something like this, it builds excitement. So without further ado, let's get this thing opened up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my camera around and I'm going to set up the camera on a tripod, similar to what it is now, but I want it to get closer so you could really see what this thing looks like when I open it up. Alright, so once you download the app, it's going to tell you right there, select your gender, so obviously I'm male. Based on height, calculate your walking distance, height. So I'm going to say I am about 6 foot. I was at the doctor recently and I think I shrunk an inch because they measured me at 5'11", so I'm just going to put 5'11". Why not? This way it's accurate. Weight. I am about 170, so you just basically have this little slider right here. So then you just select your age. I'm 48, so I'm selecting 1976. And we're going to go April. My goal on any given day is usually about 12,000 steps, so that's what I'm setting right now. That's going to use Bluetooth and my location. So I don't like anything tracking me, so I only use when I'm using the app. Okay, so we click on Go or OK, and then it gives you your dashboard right there. So what I'm going to do, it says you haven't bound the device yet. Okay, so I clicked on Device on the bottom, and it says, do you want Carbinox to send you notifications? No, I don't like that. So Add New Device. On the bottom, there's a little thing that says Device. You click on Add New Device. It's searching. It finds the Blaze S. It also finds my X Ranger. So I'm going to go for Blaze S. It's going to say Connect. There's the Blaze S right there. So it's connecting, and it gives me a little thing, Pair. Okay. So I'm going to pair that. Bluetooth pairing request, would like to pair. Yes, so that's paired. Allow Blaze S to receive your iPhone notifications. Yes. So what that means is basically when I get a text message, it's going to pop up on the watch. If a call comes through, it's going to pop up on the watch, so on and so forth. You get it. So here's your dashboard here, now that it's paired. So I'm going to go for custom dials. And just like the X Ranger, there is a ton of dials to choose from. So I'm going to pick something easy to see, easy to read, that shows all the goodies. So let's see what is here. Probably this one, just because this is the one that came with the sticker, just for now, just so you can see it. And then it says on the bottom, synchronized dial. So when I hit that, you're going to see the watch synchronize. And this synchronizes much faster than the X-Ranger. 5 times faster. Way faster. So now the watch face looks like this. I like that one of the loops for the strap is sticks down here. It stays down there. So that's nice, because sometimes they have a tendency to walk. Not a bad looking watch. Now, this is something that's super cool. So like I said, Carbinox is my friends, but they also took really good care of me. They sent me another envelope here with a bunch of different straps. So I got camo, like green camo, I got gray, I got blue, I got black, and then I got like a carbon fiber kind of a look. So let me show you what that's all about. And it's like Christmas morning here at Trail and Mountain headquarters. This is great. Also too, you get this little card. It says become a VIP member, and you get like a whole bunch of cool perks. For 20 bucks you get to be the VIP. Okay, so you have a black and orange strap. I do like how it has these little hooks. So you just select the size you want and you pop it through one of these little hoops right here. Just like that. So if you want it a little bit smaller, very adjustable. So black and orange. I got black and carbon. If you can see that, I'm trying to. Yeah, so black and carbon. Blue, for those blue days. Gray, which is like a kind of like it's Velcro. So the gray is super nice. I like it. And then you have your green carbon. Or not carbon, but your camo rather. Then they sent this one specifically in another package. So I'm going to open this one up because I don't know what this one's all about. You're really thorough. It even comes with extra pins. So 2 extra pins in there. 2 extra pins for the strap. And this, ooh, this is nice. This is metal. And magnet. Strong magnet too. So that's probably a neodymium magnet. Really thin and obviously transparent. You can see through it. Strap. So that's super nice. And I'm sure this will be extremely comfortable on the wrist. So we're going to set that off to the side. These are all the straps it comes with. That's awesome. I mean, I'm a huge watch guy. For me personally, I have about 16 watches. And watches are important for every day. Like, I think every man has to have at least 4 watches. You got to have your everyday knock-around watch. Every man's got to have a digital. Got that covered. You got to have a going-out watch, and then you got to have a going-out would be like your dress watch, like a Movado or something classy and luxurious, I should say. But you know what I'm talking about. Like a dress-up watch. Like I'm putting on nice clothes. We're going out, dinner. I'm wearing a suit, business meeting, dress watch. Last watch need to have like what they call the game over watch. And the game over watch is like when you pull that watch out and you're like, and everybody sees it, they're like, oh my God, like no one can compete. Everybody's got to have at least one. So I have a game over watch. But back to Carbinox. That's what they sent me. And the metal one, which I really like. I can't wait to actually get on, which I'm probably going to get on maybe right now. But I want to show you the features of the watch. So I'm gonna, without further ado, I'm just gonna switch this around, and then we'll go over these. I'll go over the features of the Blaze. All right, so here you go. Blaze Type S. This is the square. Get this thing opened up for you. This box is so snugly put together. There we go. Ooh, there she is right there. Nice. I like how that's put in. So let's see. Okay, so it just comes with the watch. There's your sensor right there, so that's going to read your heart rate, your blood pressure, your blood oxygen levels. There's your charging magnet right there. Looks like you got 3 buttons, 2 buttons on this side, 2 buttons on this side. I believe this is just a sticker. Yeah, so that's just a sticker. So let's see what else it comes with. Very well cushiony. This is hard foam. So this thing is extremely well protected in the box. You have your Blaze instruction manual. That's cool. It's in like an envelope. Ah. You have your square type screen protector. Put that off to the side here. There's the owner's manual. How to set everything up. In here you have your strap. Comes with a rubber strap. I like that these are super easy. These pins right here just slide over so you can get the watch in real easy. A little spring loaded. If you ever adjusted a watch, you know how these work. So, and then you have your charger. So just a regular USB-A style charger. And the way this works is that's on the bottom, and that just magnetizes to it, just like, oops, just like that. Now, if you turn it upside down, the magnet won't hold, but you're not going to charge this thing upside down. But you can tell that that's how it sets up. So what I like about the magnet charger is that there's no question on whether or not you have it connected or not. And it sits right there, it's done. You don't have to worry about a plug or a port that wears out. It's just a magnet. It's similar to an Apple Watch, very easy. Strap, usually what happens is this long strap goes on the bottom. So the way that works is you get one of these little pins in place. Usually you start with that one. Once you find the little guy that it goes in, there it is, and then you push this little pin in just like that, so this little guy can get in there. Okay, so there's that. I'll get the other one. Real easy to move the pin. A lot of times these pins are very stiff. Okay, we're good. So let's take this little sticker off, because we're not going to need that anymore. Just like the X-Ranger, you push these 2 buttons to turn it on, but let's see. There it goes. So all right, so I did the firmware update on it, which took forever. Literally, it took well over an hour. And I did the magnetic strap. This is the metal one. So this just kind of loosens up just like that. And then you tighten it depending on how you want it. And then it's a magnet. Super easy, beautiful, elegant, and very functional. Real easy to get on too. So I like it. So you have this button, pulls up all your apps. Pretty awesome. Music, voice assistant, weather, compass. So let's see what compass looks like. So it's saying to move it in like a figure 8. Bingo. So just got it. So there's your digital compass. Has everything you need. And then you can go back. Barometric altimeter. So that's pretty flippin' awesome.
current altitude. You could also calibrate it. Breathing exercise, notifications, stopwatch. Alarm, timer, calculator, remote shutter, which is really cool. Remote shutter basically means that you can use this to take a picture of or take a picture with your phone when you're not near your phone. So you can use this as the shutter button. Flashlight, which is super cool. Turn that on and off. Find phone, women's health, and then settings. Change watch face, select language, always on display, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave that. So if it's always on, I'm going to turn it off right now. But what I'm going to do is when I torture test this thing, I'm going to try to leave it as the face is on the whole time. And when I do that, I'm going to try to freeze it in a block of ice. All right. Frozen in a block of ice. Still going. Well done, Carbinox. Sound, vibration, themes. So you got honeycomb, grid. This is for the menu. So honeycomb would be like your Apple Watch. So I'm just gonna do the honeycomb. So right now it's probably measuring. So there's call. Those are your metrics right here. Heart rate, blood oxygen, blood pressure is measuring, so let's see what it says. There it is. 135/77. I'm a rock star. There's your other menu. So it has weather, emotions, stress. Weather I'm going to set up because it's not... I'm going to change it in the settings. But this is the honeycomb. Just like the Apple Watch, very similar. There's the Blaze. Like I said, I have the metal strap, little band on it right now. So that's the Blaze. I opened up the Blaze round, so we're going to get this thing unboxed just like the other one. And full disclaimer, I still have my X-Ranger right here. So the X-Ranger and the Blaze are about the same size. They're pretty much like identical in size. I think the Blaze is maybe just a millimeter bigger, but not much. But I've had the X-Ranger now for a while, and the face is kind of, not the face, like the crystal is fine. It's not scratched at all, but the bezel is beat up. I don't know if you can see the bezel. The bezel's kind of beat up a little bit. It's because I keep hitting it on things, hoping that, or not hoping, but showing people that this thing is pretty indestructible. So I keep hitting it, but it's still solid after all this time. Also, too, if in the long term of testing the X-Ranger, I noticed that the battery lasts about 2 weeks if I don't sleep with it. If I sleep with it and monitor my sleep, it lasts about a week. So substantial battery life.
and I really like it. So the bracelet, it's the metallic Carbinox bracelet. Still looks pretty good. It's showing a little signs of wear, but I mean, I've had this thing for a while. This is the one I tried. I put a box cutter on the screen and pushed really hard and tried to scratch it. Wouldn't scratch. You can kind of see like a little hairline, but I mean, you have to really look for it to see it. I mean, this thing is tough. That being the case, let's peel the sticker off of the the blaze around. We're going to turn this on. There it goes. Carbinox, English. And we're just going to go through the setup process just like I did last time. It's asking for a firmware update. I'm not going to do it, at least right now, because I did it before and it took a long time. Alright, so blue strap is on. I think it looks really good with the blue strap. All the other straps I'm sure will look equally as good, but I like the blue. Definitely something different. Alright, so I just paired it. So you can't have two different Carbinox watches on the app at any given time, so you have to disconnect one. Like I said, I put the blue strap on here. You can also see the little red lights right there, so that's what's your heart rate meter. I'm just going to close this up just so I can show you. So here's the dial right here. And similar stuff, you kind of just swipe. All your things right there, blood pressure. I mean, you have similar stuff here. You have all of your sub menus. I mean, there's so many. There's so much to this watch, it's crazy. Alright, so just got the compass all set up. I love that it has a compass, especially as an outdoorsman. Having a compass on your watch is key. Now, is it going to be as accurate as one of those old school like needle style compasses? Possibly, but better than nothing. I do like the watch face. I think it's really good looking. Now, there's a slew of different watch faces you can download on the app. But yeah, this is really good looking watch. So I'm going to torture test both of these and we'll see how things go. And then we'll finish up this review. So without further ado, let's get to destroying. Sharp pick in here. Alright, so drill got a little bit of scratches, but I was also pushing really hard on it. Right there, you can kind of see it. That's a diamond bit drill, so. Okay, on to the next test. Still ticking. 50-pound dumbbell. Pass. Perfect. Yep, still ticking. All right.
Yep, still ticking.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! There it goes. It's alive.
Hell yeah.
It's still alive. It's still ticking. Yeah, it's fucking shattered. That did it.
Alright guys, so that's my review of the Blaze from Carbinox. Type R, boom, round, and Type S, square, which is really kind of rectangular. So here's Carbinox's website right here. Make sure you check these guys out. These guys make a lot of cool watches. They're making glasses, like sunglasses now too, so a lot of cool things coming, a lot of cool things available. Makes a great gift. Christmas is right around the corner. So I think if you get on there right now, you can probably get these before Christmas for your favorite person on your list. So, that being the case, that's my review and torture test of the Carbinox Blaze. If you guys have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Make sure you leave those down in my comments section down below, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Also, too, please like, please share, and please subscribe. Really means a lot when people subscribe to my channel and like what I have to say about the gear that I'm testing. So thanks again for tuning in and spending your valuable time with me. I really appreciate it. Please keep checking back for more gear reviews, outdoor related hodgepodge, tech and camera reviews, gear talk, and giveaways. Take care guys, get outdoors. We'll see you in the next video.